Hi traders, this is Focus Trader, and in this video we're going to have a look at our precision levels and how we trade with them. So let's get to it. Okay, we are currently on Euro USD pair and 30-minute time frame, and you can see that I have some levels here which are resist, resist, resist. This is nothing to do with a supply or demand zone. This is entirely other concept, and it is based on the market scenarios and the things that I would expect market to do. And there are lots of information involved, for example, market profile, volume profile, order flow, price action, etc. So there are a lot of concepts I use and put into these precision levels. So those are basically the prices that I expect market to react. So let me just go to 1 hour time frame for you to better see and see more of these precision levels, so you can perhaps use them in some later on. You can use them for your trading, and of course this is not financial advice, so only at your own risk and only on demo account. And what I do basically, that I imagine some scenarios. So I see liquidity here, I see fair value gap here. So what I would expect is market to grab this liquidity, close this gap, and then turn around from this resist level. Okay, so this is the scenario I would expect. And let me just show you how we trade it with our indicators and stuff that we do on Focus Trader Club. Okay, so let me just scan for markets where we see some precision level got hit. And right now, or right here, we don't see any. On USDK, there's no any. USD Japanese yen, nothing. And here we have euro yen. And let's go to 1 minute and let's see all the precision levels got hit. Okay, so let me just turn off the fair value gaps, and let me also turn off the liquidity for us to just see the price. So the indicator I'm using for trading these levels is a BOS, which is the breakout structure. So basically what it does is that you can see that this movement break this high, so it break the structure, and we are expecting to form some sort of order block. So you could expect something like this or anything, but I calculate the area of interest in a different way. There is I call it the area of interest, and it's calculated a bit differently, but very similar to order block, but sometimes it's even better than order block. So this generated the signal. So also this indicator generate entry signals, so you can see that there are a lot of them. Some of them work really nice, so you always need to add some context to them. And you can see that this entry was really good. So let me just make a long position here, and as usual we place our stop losses below the swing low or below the signal. And let me just show you what you could get from this trade. So it is you would still trail some part of position, so this will be a big investment, and you could get about 35 to 1 risk reward ratio so far. And we can see perfect entry here, as you can see, but let's not skip. Okay, so this was a perfect entry. So again, how it works, there is a structure, it breaks, so it draws the area of interest, and then it searches for signals, and we get a signal here. So what you know from Focus Trader Club or any other source that you have for creating these precision levels, you know that the level is there. So when the market attacks it, you turn on the BOS indicator and wait for signals. And also it is a good idea to have multiple ideas what could happen or what happened. So let me just turn on liquidity for you to better understand what I mean. And you can see that there is a liquidity here. So this movement was about grabbing this liquidity. It also creates some sort of liquidity here in Asia session, and then the market got strong reaction of buyers, pullback to area of interest, and then continuation to the upside, to uptrends, to sort of bullish structure. Okay, so there is liquidity here and here, so your first goals could be this liquidity and this liquidity, but then you can trade the rest of the position to this liquidity there. Currently, what you see, those lines, there are the liquidity from higher time frames, because this indicator is set to time frame mode, so it basically shows me the liquidity from 30 minutes. So if I want to get more liquidity information, I will take this number down, and right here I will see that there is some liquidity here, there is also liquidity here, so I will get more information. Okay, so this is just a setting of this liquidity indicator and its sensitivity to pivot highs and lows. What is pivot high and low? Is you get a candle and you get some bars on the left and right. So this number basically says that you got 2 bars on the right and 2 bars on the left. So this is this number. Okay, so let's have a look at some other opportunities we had for trading. This is early morning in Europe for my trading session. It was the end of Asia. So let's have a look at some other possible trades. Okay, there is another trade in the morning, and we can see what happened here. So there is a precision level, and you could see that there was some small reaction of about 10 pips to the level, and then the market went through it. It sort of retested. So this precision level probably was a bit missed for about, I don't know, 2 pips. So if you place it here, you would see that it was perfect tested. Then the market went through, retested, and jumped from it, sort of. So it is surely not a good idea to trade against this setup, because let me just go to 30 minutes, and you can see that last impulses were to the upside. So let me just highlight those impulses. There is a strong buyers move. So this is sort of impulse, this is sort of impulse, this and this could be some signal that the market could change to bearish, but what cancels this idea is that after this liquidity was grabbed, there was a strong buyer's reaction, right? So we are still bullish like hell. Okay, so let me just delete this. So we are right after this liquidity was grabbed, we know that we are in strong bullish uptrend, the strong move. So it wouldn't be a good idea to expect strong reactions from resistance levels. So let me just get back to 1 minute, and you can see that there was some reaction here, but no break of structure. There was some reaction here, but what I'm missing here is very strong seller's reaction. And what I usually look at is that I expect the safe movement that happened before to happen again. So basically we see there was this sort of movement. So then I expect that there will be some similar size movement to the downside. And you could see that if we enter this signal, which we will be able to enter at this candle close, we will expect something like this would happen, and this won't provide us sufficient risk reward ratio to trade. So I don't think that this could be taken. Nevertheless, that it is a bit late after the break of structure, sort of. So let me just show you what I mean. There is a structure level here, and there is a structure level there. Okay, so the break of structure happened here, and then we moved in the consolidation. And I don't like consolidation, because what I expect when I see the reaction to my level, I want it to happen very fast and very strong. So if I'm willing to see something like this. Okay, so but what this is, it's something like this. So you get this consolidation. You see this consolidation. I don't like it. I like the very fast reaction. So if we get back to this area here, this trade, you see what I mean. Very strong reaction, very strong counter reaction, and again very strong movement to the upside. So this is something that I want to see. I want to see strong candles, some significant price action to confirm that there are sellers or buyers present. So you don't see any significantly big candle here, and any gap there was here, it was immediately closed, and new liquidity was created here. You see, this is pivot high because it has at least one left bar and bar on the left and right. So this is not something I would trade because gap was already closed. So this candle would be probably a good entry, but it will end as a break even. And again, we are in strong bullish movement to the upside. Okay, and then there is another test here. Again, it provided us just 8 pip reaction and the market went through. But as you can see, here we can see significant candle and the gap that was not immediately closed, and I think that this could be entry for some of you. So let me just show you our another indicator, which is Boss Trader, and let me see if we can somehow get the fair value gap, because it draws fair value gaps only after the liquidity was grabbed. So let me play with the settings a bit, and so we are currently working with fair value gap setting, and there will be, let's say we will take 100 candles after the liquidity was grabbed, which is not the right settings I would use. But if you measure the number of bars, this is a liquidity. This line here is liquidity from higher time frame, and this is a number of bars, which is 55 when this fair value gap was created. So I just need to tweak the setting a bit to show you what I mean, but nevertheless, you want to trade it, so because there is no liquidity grab recently, so there was no liquidity here, so you won't expect the fair value gap to confirm the entry. But nevertheless, there are fair value gaps here. Here is a fair value gap. Here it is closed. So this candle could be our perfect entry for small scalp, and we will be afraid of this precision level because the market could still, because the market go through. So we could expect retest and continuation to the upside since we are in strong uptrend. Okay, but for small speculative scalp, this could be a probably a good trade with expectancy of 1 to 1 or 2 to 1 risk reward ratio. So let me place a short position here, and let me place stop loss here, and the target could be this level because it is a strong resistance for market, or support in this case. And you see that there was a almost 3 to 1 risk reward ratio for this trade, which was about 5 pips, I guess. Okay, yes, 5 pips. Okay, so this was probably some sort of idea. Let me change to area of interest, and let's wait for it to calculate. And since we are still having the bars after liquidity grab to 100, we should see entry here also from this liquidity, and you could see that there is an area of interest here, and probably this could be taken as an entry signal, or these free falling candles. This is something that I use. This is acceleration in the market. You see that three bars are getting bigger in a row. 3 bars in a row, they are bearish, they are growing, so there is an acceleration of sellers. So this is something that I use also as an entry signal in my price action patterns that I'm using. So this is something you can have. Also, this could look like that, but there is not enough space to have a positive risk reward ratio, because still I expect there strong reaction from this precision level. Okay, so this is, I think, a bit confusing, a lot of information, but some of you may get some value from it. Okay, type of area, it was area of interest, pivots, and we can also work with extended AOI, and what it does, basically, it will prolong this area of interest until it's filled. So you could see that we got partially filled with this signal, and this was our entry bar. So if we use if we use prolonged AOI, we will get our entry here. So you can see that a lot of indicators we have provide some entries that could result in very nice trades. So let me just turn on boss breakout structure, and you see this acceleration is taken as a short signal in this case. Okay, so basically confirms what I just was saying. Okay, and let's go to British pound, and this is a bit crazy. Let me see if there was some entry here. It is highly correlated with Euro Japanese yen, but you got a really similar entry here to the upside. There was a support here, so it was, I don't know, about 17 pips far away. So so it was this level is probably not so precise that I would like to, but again, it generated some sort of signal, and I guess since there's no they are not close enough to high precision level, I won't take this trade. But another reason why I wouldn't take it is that I will be looking at Euro Japanese yen, because it went directly through the precision level. Okay, but let's have a look what happens then. And again, the last impulses were to the upside. We are in a strong bullish market, and we can see that the market tested, give us about, I don't know, 12-13 pips reaction, very precisely, you can see, and then it went through and not retested. So from this information, this provides us information that the market is very strong bias for bullish, so will probably be very strong to continue up. And then there is another precision level here, and the market went about 3 pips above, but then make a reaction of 60 pips. So this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying we have high precision levels. As you can see that the area of interest didn't provide us any signal here, but you can see the acceleration I was talking about. This candle is bearish for me because it has significant up wick sort of rejection, and then the price accelerated to the downside. So this would be from my perspective the possibility to enter the position, and I also shared it on our Discord. And let me just show you what this will get us so far. And so far we'll get about 4 to 1 risk reward ratio. And let me turn on some liquidity, and let me do it fixed, so I see the intraday liquidity, and let me use every liquidity with 3 left and right bars, so we'll see what our target could be. So wait for it's calculated, and it is calculated. So you can see that after this entry here, we could expect the price to go here or here, and there is also liquidity here, but there isn't any significant liquidity area except of these 2 liquidities very close to each other. But still we are in a strong bullish market, so I won't expect that this will take for any longer. So I will take partials as soon as possible. So I will get a first partial here and the second partial here. Okay, so as ICT mentions, pay yourself first. So another level, again, these levels, they are published in our private Discord channel, so you have them in front before this happens. And let me just show you the proof, and for references later, you could see that we have a resist here and support here and here. So this support will probably get deleted because we already saw some reaction here, so I will probably delete it because already its reaction potential probably is gone. But this one could work, and let me just have a look. No, we don't have any more precision levels there. And New Zealand, we are getting closer to this level. So remember when I would share and brag about trades that I taken on New Zealand US dollar, it really was before the market was there. So this is the area where I'm looking for market to react and for some breakout structure or area of interest to form and provide me some quality entry signal. Okay, So I think that could be it for this video. So let me just summarize. We have precision levels. We need to also think about what the market configuration sort of is. So if we are bullish or bearish, if we can expect any reaction at all. And then we go to lower time frame, for example 1 minute, and turn on the breakout structure or boss trader. But boss trader did not generate a high quality signal here, because this signal is not valid for me, because there is no strong sellers candle. There's none big black candle here. So only when this candle popped it, I could be starting to thinking that there are sellers willing to push price lower. Okay, so but my preference is to use breakout structure, this indicator for entries, and some of the entries I make them discretionary, because sometimes you can see that the indicator does not calculate this signal as a signal, but it is valid signal for me. Okay, and I think this could be it for this video. So thank you if you watched it till the end, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Okay, so happy trading.